Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Made Simple. My name is Sarah, and I am so happy you're here for today's lesson. We are going to talk about a very fun and practical topic, the phrases you need to know when you go shopping for clothes in English. Shopping is a great way to experience a new culture and practice your language skills in the real world. But it can sometimes feel a bit intimidating if you don't know what to say. Well, after this lesson, you will have all the confidence and vocabulary you need to find exactly what you're looking for and have a great time doing it. So, let's go shopping. Okay, you've just walked into a clothing store. It's very common for a shop assistant, who might also be called a sales associate, to greet you and ask, "Hello, can I help you find anything?" or "Let me know if you need any help." If you want to look around by yourself, you can give a very simple and polite reply. You can say, "I'm just browsing, thank you," or "I'm just looking, thanks." This lets them know you don't need help right now. But what if you do need help? First, you need to get their attention. You can say, "Excuse me." When they look at you, you can say, "Could you help me?" If you are looking for a specific type of item, you can be more direct. For example, "Excuse me, I'm looking for a pair of jeans." Or if you want to find a certain section in the store, you can ask, "Where can I find the winter jackets?" These phrases will get you the help you need right away. Part 2. Finding the right item. So the shop assistant has helped you find the jackets. You found one you like, but it's not perfect yet. Now you need to ask some specific questions. Let's say you like the style, but not the color. You can ask, "Do you have this in other colors?" Or "Does this come in blue?" This is a great way to see all your options. Size is also very important. To ask for your size, you can say, "Do you have this in a size medium?" or whatever size you need. If you're not sure about your size in that store, you can simply say, "I'm not sure of my size. Could you help me?" The shop assistant will be happy to assist you. You might also be curious about the fabric. You can ask, "What material is this?" And a very practical question is this machine washable? Which means, can I wash it in a washing machine? And of course, you need to know the price. The simplest way to ask is, "How much is this?" Or "How much does this cost?" Sometimes items have a discount. A good question to ask is this on sale? On sale means the price is lower than usual. Part 3. The fitting room. You found a sweater you love in your size and in the perfect color. Now you need to see if it fits well. You need to try it on. First, you need to find the fitting rooms, which are also called changing rooms. You can ask a shop assistant, "Where are the fitting rooms?" When you get there, you can ask, "Can I try this on, please?" Now you're in the fitting room trying on the sweater. How does it feel? If it's the perfect size, you can say, "It fits perfectly." But what if it's not right? If it's too big, you can say, "It's too big," or "It's too loose." If it's too small, you can say, "It's too small," or "It's too tight." Tight is a great word for when clothes are very close to your body and maybe a bit uncomfortable. If you need a different size, you can go back to the shop assistant and say, "This is a little too tight. Could I try the next size up?" The next size up means the next bigger size. Or, "Could you get me this in a smaller size?" Part 4. Paying for your items. You found the perfect size, it fits perfectly, and you've decided to buy it. You can tell the shop assistant, "Okay, I'll take it." Or if you have more than one item, I'll take these. Now you need to pay. You can ask, where can I pay? Or where is the checkout? The checkout is the place with the cash register where you pay. At the cash register, the cashier will tell you the total price. You can tell them how you want to pay. For example, I'd like to pay by card, or can I pay with cash? Finally, it's always a good idea to ask about returns. You can ask, what is your return policy? This is the store's rules about bringing items back. A simpler way is to ask, can I bring this back if I change my mind? This is a very useful question. Wonderful work. You've learned all the key phrases. Now let's see how they work in a full dialogue. Let's listen to a customer named Clara shopping for a dress. The shop assistant approaches her. Hello, can I help you with anything? Clara replies, hello, yes, please. I'm looking for a dress for a party. The assistant says, of course. The dresses are right over here. What size are you looking for? Clara, I'm not sure of my size. Maybe a medium? The assistant finds a dress. Here is a lovely blue one. This is a medium. Clara, oh, it's beautiful. How much is this? Assistant, this one is on sale for $40. Clara, great. Can I try this on, please? Assistant, certainly. The fitting rooms are just to your left. A few minutes later, Clara comes out of the fitting room. How did it fit? It's a little too tight. Do you have this in a large? Let me check for you. Yes, here is a large. Clara tries on the large dress. She comes out and says, this one fits perfectly. Okay, I'll take it. Wonderful. You can pay at the front. At the checkout, the assistant says, that will be $40, please. Clara says, I'd like to pay by card. Also, what is your return policy? You can return it within 30 days with the receipt. Perfect. Thank you for your help. And that's how you have a successful shopping trip in English. Let's quickly recap the main stages. First, you ask for help to find the items you want. Second, you ask questions about the item and try it on in the fitting room. And finally, you go to the checkout to pay for your new clothes. You are now ready to shop with confidence. The best way to remember these phrases is to use them. Thank you so much for joining me today on English Made Simple. If this lesson was helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Keep practicing, and I'll see you